I'm in one of those "Are we dating the same guy?" groups, and
Oh
this
shit.
past weekend, a man was posted on here, and this girl was like, "Is anybody seeing him? Because I've been seeing him and I really like him, whatever." There's literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments, and at least 7, I counted. I got tired of counting because I was disgusted. At least 7 women in those comments were like, I've been sleeping with him with no protection, like consistently. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? And they're not saying like we're in a relationship, we're dating, we're talking. No, they're just like, we've just been seeing each other, we've just been sleeping together. That's fine. That's not my thing. But if that's your thing, that's cool. But why are we not using protection? Why are we not using protection? And one of the girls was like, "Oh, he the type that won't do it if you make him use protection. Like he won't do it at all." Girl, then don't do it. What is wrong with y'all? What are we doing? I'm so serious. What are y'all doing? You need to get your rocks off. Cool, girl. Get it how you live. But at the very least, you guys, you can't be out here moving like this. All of y'all need to go get tested. Every single one of you. And to make it worse, the girl who posted the original post says she's going to keep seeing him. She's not going to stop. She's not done with him. None of that swayed her. I said, what's the point of us having this group if when y'all find out information about the man that you're seeing, you're not going to leave him? Why are we even here? What is the point?
So essentially, there's a group. Well, the biggest one, like the chat is saying, there's one in every major city. Obviously, I'm not familiar with it. I think it's Facebook groups. I haven't even been on
Yep.
Facebook in a long time, so I'm not even familiar with that or whatever. But there's this group, and Atlanta is probably one of the more popular ones as far as like, are you dating him in Atlanta? And basically, it's just confirming that all women are pretty much dating the same men, but they're not stopping to date those men. So here's my question. Does it really matter whether these groups exist or not? And are these groups really just advertisements for men that other women have been with that other women want to get with?
I
I
think
don't
it
I don't
depends.
know.
You don't know what.
After you. After you.
So the groups serve a purpose in some sense, because I've read a lot of the comments in these groups. Some people are married and they're checking to see if their man is out there like that. There are some people who come in the group to tell people that, this man is a pedophile or he's spreading STDs or whatever, and these people need to go get checked. But I do see a lot of times that women are saying like, oh, well, he's dating my friend and he's dating this other girl, and he's dating this other girl, and it just doesn't seem to make any difference. Like, so I'm kind of like her, like, what's the point of even posting him if you find out that he is with somebody else and that's what you wanted to know, and then you just continue? So I don't know. I think that's weird.
Don't judge me by my male friend pool, but two of my male friends that have done things with the greater Oklahoma City area got posted on the one in Oklahoma City, and the way these bitches ran their name through the comments and they
So
left.
wait a minute. There are in all these cities?
Yeah, it's like that nigga, he posted the screenshot. He's like, nigga, they got me. It's like, yep. Yep.
There's like
Is it a way to prevent yourself from getting into that?
Well, people used to can post anonymous, but they took that off where you can't post anonymous no more. But no, they take a picture and they be like, and I've noticed like I'm in the one for the girl for the other way around, and it's just white dudes. Like black dudes don't do that shit.
Yeah, I don't think that. Why don't guys care? Because they say that the guys got one, but
Black dudes don't care. White niggas be like, is anyone dating her? She seems like she's toxic.
I think we care. It's just like we don't. It's just lame to ask. Like you can ask your homies, but like to post them, I don't even care that much. I don't care that much to post you on a group though. I ask my homies. I share it to my homies, but like to post you in a group, it would just feel weird.
I agree.
yeah, I don't think that I would ever post a woman in a group to advertise her for other niggas to be able to. I don't know. That just seemed like advertising to me.
Yeah, niggas is thirsty. If she cute, what's her at? What's her at? Like,
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's a little different. But I don't think that it stops women from dating the dudes just because they get posted in a group.
I think in
Is there
some
any
it does, but I mean, like somebody in the comments said something about the HIV rate. I mean, it's the highest amongst Black women, so obviously it's not making a difference. These same
I
people are
don't
being.
think I don't think that they care.
I think it's that thing where like I don't know if y'all ever been with a woman who y'all was in like a little situation, and you was dealing with other girls, and she would always complain about it, but she never left. It's probably like that thing of like we want to talk shit,
Is she
but
a main girl or is she just a chick that you're just dealing with?
they all would complain a little bit, but I guess I'm talking about the main.
You think so? You think that they all complain a little bit?
Yeah, the ones that I used to do, and this was a minute ago. I was young. But yeah, they
That just tells me that they all eventually catch feelings. That's what that is.
fast. I mean, one time this girl I was dealing with, she was going somewhere. She said, "Yo, can you hold my car while I'm going?" I was like, "All right." Held her car, and she she one. I don't think I was at my house, but my baby mom was at my house during the time. She banging on my door. Like I'm like, yo, chill out. What is you doing? But I was young, like I was a young boy.
Yeah.
But yeah, she cared. I'm like, I ain't think you would care, like, but yeah.
How are you guys doing? Thank you for having me. Ali was one of those,
Was
and
he really?
yeah, and half of the comments were strangers, and a woman that posted, she just found his IG and she liked him, and she was like, "Are we dating the same people?" And he's just gossiping for the most part.
That makes
Hmm.
sense. That
Yes,
makes
That's
sense.
A lot of
bullshit.
that.
he is.
So
I
a
like
lot of
this
these.
person, so let me. He's not. I'm dating this person, so let's see who is the side pieces are. Is I like this person, so and that's kind of weird because I can even have a group chat without going to the FBI list, and you can have a 10,000 woman gossiping about the car that I drive and how much money I pay for the date and all that. How is that possible?
Yeah, that makes sense now. All right. Now it makes sense. But see, then it becomes a disingenuous. That's just chicks
Well,
getting
I'm not
messy.
gonna lie. Like when it first came out, when men would post women, I'd just say some bullshit under her photo
Would
just
you
because I was
really?
bored. Like back in the day, like,
When it's so fucking
like
toxic.
she's like disappointed in me right now.
Well, how many women is probably doing the same thing now?
They do.
let's
Absolutely.
That should be a version for men. Is this one? Are you on this woman friend zone? Yeah, yeah. I took her on dates. I took her on this, and you
Watch
know,
yourself, fatty. Watch yourself.
and
I like
and
I like friend
and
zones,
that
fatty.
will be closed, and that will be closed in 12 hours. A group like that, men doing a group like that, that will last 2 days. But the woman,
Well,
like these
the
groups
men has
are
the same one on the opposite end though.
no,
They have
no.
the same one.
There are three of them. They closed, I think, 11 on the last
Mm,
year, something like that.
damn,
They are cracking down on the men groups.
damn.
Hmm. That's fucked up.
I genuinely think that I think that women don't know that um that they full of shit sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that they genuinely think that that group is going to help them leave a guy or stop dealing with a guy. But in reality, most of them are not going to stop dealing with the guy. They're going to give the man an opportunity to tell him a lie or give him an opportunity to, like, oh, I don't really deal with them girls like that. Like they want, they be wanting you to lie to them sometimes. And I think they, but they don't think that they're like that.
I think if they were going to leave, they would have left. Otherwise, it's just like let them
Mhm.
eat in peace. Like, why are you here doing this?
Yeah, they gonna text you like, "What's this?" All these girls said that they talk to you, and you're gonna be like, "Yo, I barely like talk to them girls. Like, what are you talking about?"
Don't they like you
Well,
more?
What you say?
Don't they like you more when they see all those women? Kind of. Don't they like you
Yeah,
more? They
they
get
love
mad
that.
at you.
Especially if they think, and they always in their heart, they gonna think that they better than the other options.
I think they
So
like you more.
she
I think
said she
this.
wasn't leaving. She posted him and she
Right.
said she's still gonna stick it out. She's still gonna have raw sex, even and share him. So women don't care at the end of the day. I
I
don't
think
know.
they
I
do.
don't know why women have those.
Okay.
I guess if you want to know if somebody has an STD, but these women know a man don't have an STD and they'll continue to sleep with him. So I don't know.
I agree.
You know what would be hilarious? You go post in there to see if your boyfriend has other woman, and you post, "Is anybody dating this man?" and there's 20 women saying, "Nah, we good," she's
And plus,
going
you
to
have to post
she's
them. You
going to
know he's
cry.
cheating. You know he's cheating if you have to post.
No,
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
If
not
you
about to have nobody all in my business like that. Like, mm-mm.
Where'd you go,
A
Molly?
lot of girls think that they man, Fadi, a lot of girls think that they man is like a guy that women want. So that would kind of hurt them.
yes, they would
You
like
think
him
so?
less.
I
Yes,
think
they
a
would like
lot
him
of
less.
girls
Yes,
think
they would like him less.
a lot of girls think somebody want their nigga.
The
That's
best
That's
way to
true.
get woman,
a bad decision.
the best way to get woman is to pretend that you have attractive women around you that want you. That's the best way. Go to the nightclub with the attractive woman, buy some drinks, stay there 1 hour, parade around your people. Don't do nothing, just leave early. See how many women you know they are going to call you next day saying, "Damn, you had a girlfriend, you didn't tell nothing." Nah, she's just a friend. Okay, now on to the races.
I think that
Oldest
the
trick in the
best
book.
way. I think that the best way to really, really, I guess, get with certain women or to get the majority of the women is just to not fucking care.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when you care too much, then that's when you start to have problems. I just think that
And
people,
that's where I
guys, there's a lot
say
of stuff in that.
that's where I say women don't know what they want, because I would push back because a woman told me, like, don't be nonchalant, like they want to know how you feel and they want you to be upfront and they don't want to be guessing about shit.
You can't listen to a woman in that position.
Mm,
Nope.
then that
At
means
least
she's insecure because if you that she questions whether that guy likes her. Well, I don't know because I'm never ever ever gonna wonder does a man like me,
Yeah.
You
especially if we're
not?
spending time together. Obviously, he likes me.
Yeah. Facts.
Even if
maybe
you're
he
dealing
got
with a
it
woman.
already. Maybe he got it already. So is another like. He's not the is he physically attracted to me? Is why he doesn't call me? We've spent such a good time yesterday. Why is it like there's when a woman get
Well,
into trouble.
that's when women think that that man is the prize. Women who don't think that men are the prize not moving like that because
If we being honest,
you're worried if I'm calling you or not.
if we're being honest, in the dating phase, men are absolutely the prize for the most part. If we being
Mm-mm,
honest, it's just
mm-mm,
you don't
It's
think
like
so.
Anton said.
You
The
don't
person
think men
mm-mm.
are the prize in the dating phase
the person that cares less wins. If that
all the
man
time?
love bombs you and then he pulls all that attention back, you are going to see her
Mm.
literally flip on it. Like
I
she's going to
I'm
start chasing you
gonna
for them.
I'm gonna venture to say if a nigga hit it, he won at the end of the day.
It depends.
Uh,
I mean,
Nigga,
yeah,
she
but
can say
sometimes
you got a little
girls will
dick.
act like it
She
never
can say whatever
happened
you
though.
want about whatever nigga, but if that nigga got some pussy, you suck some dick,
Yeah, but it
But we
depends.
can say it
that
never
nigga won.
happened. Like, what do y'all do if we just
well,
completely deny
that's
that
in
y'all ever
terms of
even?
social proof, but we're
It
grown. We're not
doesn't it
actually
doesn't
communicating
it
to other
doesn't
people
matter
like
what you deny or know.
about it.
Or if the
It
girl's like, he's lying. I ain't never slept with him a day in my life. Like,
Well,
how?
but
it's not
here's the thing.
about what other people think. It's about what he knows.
Well, the thing about it is that I don't think that that you should ever tell people that you hit. I don't think that that's the issue. If you're dealing with a guy that wants to tell all of your business and spread all of your business out, then that's a red flag on him, in my opinion. But I don't think it's like a debate about whether she believe it or not. Like we both know that's the only thing that matters. Because I'm not trying to tell everybody that I hit, but you know what I'm saying? Like I
Between
don't know.
y'all,
I just think that honestly, I think it matters when the guy like the guy shouldn't be so focused on whether or not what the woman think after they done broke up because yes, we already completed the task, we already got the victory. However, I don't think that it matters as much as you get older because I don't think anybody is really keeping score like that.
It depends on. It matters when is your reputation on the line, because now you're
With
going to
who?
pass either.
Who's who's the reputation? No.
So imagine, for example, that you like somebody sees you with the girl outside or something like that, or a woman is getting on your building 3 a.m. in the morning, and the fella say, "Hey man, hey Ferry, did you eat that?" And no comment, but I give it like the wink, right? and then on the next day
No, I
they
wouldn't,
ask her, "Nah,
but
I'll never."
let's
Kind
assume for the sake of conversation that because I'm the type of person personally, and not that I'm ever in this situation, but for the sake of the hypothetical question, I would say no.
Yeah.
Depending on how you
Like
feel.
if somebody said, "Hey man," because unless it's my close homie, because then you don't want to overlap. It's bro code. It's a different type of thing, right? Because the close homie a lot of times is just checking because he don't want to step on the toes. But if it's just a guy that I'm like, no, like, no, I
But
don't know
it's
shit
not
about that.
about other people knowing at all.
So
It's
then
not
why do
about
we
her
need to
denying
tell
it.
other people?
No, it's
It's
not. No, I'm
not
just saying,
about
as opposed to like Molly saying, "What if she denies
yeah.
it?" It's not about that.
Yeah.
It's the fact that I did it.
it's
Fuck
it's
who
not
else
about
knows.
people knowing. Yeah, I think when it comes to men and women, men, it's like the better I, the more, the faster that I get sex from you with spending the least amount of money on you is
Facts.
the more the higher achievement for me. And as a woman, in a woman's world, the more money I get out of you without having to give you any type of intimacy or sex is the more that I can take back to my friends and be like, yo, I didn't fuck that nigga. He bought me this, he bought me that. We ain't do nothing. We ain't had sex or nothing like that. So it's kind of like that game of, like, all right, how much do I not have to spend on this girl in order to get the box? Oh, I got it the first night in the car. Cool. Which means that you lose really bad, right? You lost really bad that night. But
That's keeping score too, though.
I'm just
Because
saying
I
in the
don't, I
basic,
don't give a fuck about like how much I'm
That's how
spending
it
on
is,
the other
Anton.
shit.
In 2025, you trying to get the box with the least amount of shit spent.
I'm not saying that at a mature age that these are things that you care about. I'm just saying on a basic level of men and women, that's kind of like the game.
No. I
yeah,
understand what you're saying, Ma. I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is, like, okay, I would like to think in these hypothetical situations that a guy is not really focused on like how fast can I hit or whatever. Y'all just enjoying life and having a good time. It's not like I'm gonna stop living my life outside of you. I'm chilling. But then when it happens, if it happens, it just happens and it's just a thing. And then if it ever happens again, it's cool, but it's not something that I'm gonna like majorly discuss or like I don't I think that as you get older, you don't keep score. And maybe I'm just probably because I'm the oldest person here on the panel, but I think that as you get older, it's not a number, it's just an experience. You know what I'm saying? And I think that even that experience itself is between you and her is not something that that needs to be discussed outside of y'all.
but can you be honest, Anton? I think women talk more about it than men, and we never say that. Women will tell their
No,
friends immediately if they like the if they like it, if they don't like it, if he's
I
big, if
don't think
he's
so. I don't think so.
nah.
More
I think
detail.
that if you dealing, huh, you said what, Kim?
I think women go in more detail than men do.
Yeah, but it depends
Mm.
on the type of woman because I know women that don't necessarily have female friends like that. So they're not even on that type of time. They more or less just into whatever it is that they into, and then they just keep it moving.